Nikki Glaser, and I am so incredibly honored and grateful to be here tonight to honor Joan Rivers. What a dream. First, not to make this weird, but I just want to talk about something that I actually isn't easy for me to admit, and I've only actually recently gone public with it, but about 5 years ago, I went to the doctor for a routine checkup, and they told me that they found some early signs of aging, and thank you so much. It really is the silent killer. I always knew it would happen, you know? You know you're gonna age, but I don't know, there's just a part of you when you're a young girl that kind of thinks like, maybe I won't, you know? Like maybe science is gonna come out with something that's gonna freeze me at this age forever. And they did, but until I can get my hands on one of those suicide pods, I'm telling you, I have to keep going to see Dr. Diamond in Beverly Hills. And if I mention him, I do get a discount. So I remember being in my 20s when I first heard Joan's joke about her aging vagina, in which she described viscerally that waking up one morning, she looked down and she wondered, why am I wearing a bunny slipper? And why is it gray? And it stuck with me, right? Because I was in my 20s and I did not understand that joke at the time. I remember thinking like, oh, that's just a her problem, right? But man, does that joke hit different today. Dude, I took a gander at mine the other day, and by the way, taking a gander is what you do when you look at things in your 40s, you gander at them. The other day, I gave my howdy-do a little looky-loo, and I swear to God, it legit looks like it has 2 gauged earlobes. Like, that is what's happening down there. It's true. When I wear tight jeans, I don't even have camel toe anymore. I have basset hound head. It's falling. And Joan told me it would. It's not just down there either. It's up there. She warned me about these future zucchini implants. Her words, not mine. Joan once said, I took my bra off at a nude beach today and accidentally clubbed 2 baby seals. Oh my God. If you look through all of her jokes, Joan had infinite jokes about the way that she looked. And maybe I'm projecting here, but I really believe one of the main reasons Joan was so funny was because she never felt pretty, you know? Honestly, I know that's why I do this. And before you say like, Nikki, no, stop, you're so pretty. I'll wait. Okay, thank you. But the thing was, sure, yeah, I am, but Joan was pretty too. But it doesn't matter what the truth is. It's how we feel about ourselves. Joan once said that she was so ugly, they awarded her vibrator the Purple Heart. And like, you don't think of that unless you think of that. You know what I mean? Joan and I both understood that from a young age that if we were gonna be as adored as the beautiful women that we envied, we were gonna have to bring other things to the table, right? We'd have to make up for it in some other way, and that way was writing jokes and plastic surgery. That was what we were gonna do. The only thing more shameful than aging is admitting that you might have done something about it, right? But Joan didn't care. Joan did both. She aged and did something about it and told us about it. She once said, I know a girl who had her bags removed from under her eyes and used them as bosoms. Don't laugh, it was me. And I love that joke. My favorite part of that joke is when she says, don't laugh. Because that's so real. Because of course Joan wanted us to laugh, but like not too hard, you know? I'm saying this to help us all understand Joan Rivers a bit more. This is what made Joan Rivers Joan Rivers. You don't get to be that funny, that bold, that smart when you like yourself, you know? You can't be funny with self-esteem. You're not Martin Short, you know? Sure, it's sad that Joan never fully understood how beautiful she truly was, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad that she didn't, you know? Because she let other 6s like me know that if you're funny enough, people might treat you like an 8. And recently, I was complaining about aging in Hollywood, and my friend, to make me feel better, said, Nikki, you don't need to worry about aging. You know, you're the next Joan Rivers. And of course, that was meant as a compliment, but didn't feel like one, you know? Like when people tell me I look exactly like my dad. But But truly, being compared to Joan, what a gift. It was actually the greatest compliment I could ever ask for. Because I do want to be like Joan. I want to make people laugh by speaking the unspeakable. I want to turn pain into joy. I want to be a bad mom. But most of all, just like Joan, I want to keep working up until the very end so I can die doing what I love, undergoing a risky surgical procedure. Thank you, Joan. We love you. Good night.
As an ugly child, boys didn't like me. I was okay with that at first. I was just like, good. Like, I don't want their dicks in my head anyway. Like, this is perfect. And then I hit puberty around like 22, and I was like... And at that time, guys started to take interest because I had sort of blossomed into this like blackout drunk, and they wanted in. But the problem was, the second I thought that maybe I wasn't so ugly up here, I realized I was ugly down here. I have a vagina that resembles a hastily packed suitcase. Yeah? Okay. I know there's some bitches that are late for their flights tonight in here, too. I know you're out there. I see you at the gym locker room. I spy on you. Yes, I do. There's a lot of hermit crabs looking for new shells. Out and about. I know. I used to feel alone. I really did, because you watch porn and you're like, where's my vagina? That's when I realized I was like, shit. That's not, none of these look like mine. I felt like a young black girl watching Disney movies. I'm like, where's one with me in it? Do you want to make one with me? That would have been nice. Oh, you made one with a mermaid before making one with me. Cool, that feels great. But I didn't know any other vaginas, and why would I? You don't see vaginas growing up, you know? You don't even see your mom's. If you do, there's a giant bush in front of it, so you don't know what her lip action is. I had no idea. And now mine has to be like out. You have to have like, here it is, no hair, and everything's out, and guys make fun of vaginas like ours, don't they, girls? We hear it. Roast beef, 5 for $5. Cold cut combo. I know they look like meaty sandwiches. I know, we get it. And it's just like, it's dead on, dude. It's dead on. You nailed it. That's what it looks like, and it's funny. It's so funny. That's what sucks. Sometimes, as a vegan, I offend myself sometimes. I'm like, meat is murder every time I wipe. Throw paint on myself. It's a whole process. I'm just tired of caring. It's just... And I've gotten over most of my insecurities. I feel like pretty good, because I've done a lot of work up here and a little right here, and got something on the books for this next week, but... a little snipperoony. Great clips, but I have so many toys, too many. And every time I go to masturbate, I have to like look at all of them, and I always feel bad that I'm not using all of them. I have some sort of Toy Story guilt with it all. Just like, oh, Woody, you used to be my favorite. I'll sit on you, and I'll just sit on that, and I'll put Buzz up here, and then I got something inside me that I'm working like this, and I just, it's too much going on. I always feel like a one-man band. Eventually, I'm just like, come on, join in, kids. Like, I just feel like a town square fool. There should be a monkey on my shoulder with a tambourine, like collecting coins from passersby. Like, that is, I feel like Dick Van Dyke and Mary Poppins. That is how I feel every single time I masturbate. It's not hot. Oh. Ironically enough, Dick Van Dyke are the 3 words I type in to find every porn that I look at. So, I need all those elements to really get me there.
Like, I hear that feeling's pretty great. I hear it might be better than the kid feeling, to be honest with you. Because I know people who have kids who do heroin, and they're like, kid schmids, like, leave them in the car. Let's go get more heroin. Crack a window. Actually, bring the kid. Let's sell it for heroin. Like, I don't care about this kid because I love heroin. Yes, I die for my kids, but I will die of heroin. That is certain. So, I don't know. Who am I to say what's gonna happen with me? I could change my mind. Like, maybe I just haven't met the right person yet to do heroin with, but I just... Someday I'll just tie the knot and it'll be right here. I think this is the arm with the good vein. I don't know. I do get that love that you feel. Holy shit! I think that's why I don't want kids, is because I'm actually scared of that love. Loving something that much terrifies me. That's so brave that you took that on. If you're a parent, you put your entire life into the hands of a toddler who's like, traffic, just like, what the fuck, like. Do you also free solo climb? Like, that's crazy that you did that. That's so risky, because I have depression, I get suicidal thoughts quite often, and it's something I've struggled with a long time, and I've felt like alone a lot of times with my suicidal thoughts. But then I actually talked about it for the first time on the Joe Rogan podcast, and the response I got, it was crazy. I got hundreds of DMs telling me, you should kill yourself. And so I was like, other people think it too. I'm not alone, you know? No, they're very common. And if you get them, please don't listen to them. I know that if they ever get too loud for me, I'm gonna call the number 988. It's a hotline, 24 hours a day. There's someone there who will listen to you. Kill yourself. No. Call 988. You have to call it. Please, please, please do. It's just like 911, but it's 988. Please remember it, 988. Don't call 911. For some reason, they had to create a new number. I guess people were calling 911 like, I think I'm gonna kill myself. And they're like, call us when you do, and just hang up. Okay. It's really hard to get out of depression.